Islam was my father favorite student. He was like very favorite student. I know I'm his son, and when I watch all students, Islam was his favorite student. And he always tell me, "You 3 years older than me. When you become champion, when you become a little bit full, your fire, your hungry a little bit go down. Islam gonna come."
In the rugged mountains of Dagestan, legends are not born, they are forged. Islam. Makhachev's journey is a testament to the power of humble beginnings, relentless discipline, and the unbreakable bonds of brotherhood. Guided by the wisdom of Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov and the unwavering support of Khabib, Islam rose from obscurity to become one of the most feared lightweights on the planet. This is not just a story of victory in the octagon, it's a story of legacy, sacrifice, and the pride of a people. Today, we relive 5 unforgettable moments when Islam Makhachev shocked the MMA world. If you love stories of true grit and greatness, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and join our MMA family as we relive 5 unforgettable moments when Islam Makhachev shocked the MMA world. The debut to new hope from Dagestan. When Islam Makhachev stepped into the UFC octagon for the first time on May 23, 2015, few outside of Dagestan truly understood the storm that was coming. For Islam, this was more than just a fight, it was carrying the hopes of his village, the teachings of Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, and the silent encouragement of his brother-in-arms, Khabib. Facing Leo Kuntz at UFC 187, Islam wasted no time showing the world what Dagestani wrestling and sambo were all about. With every takedown and transition, commentators marveled at his composure. "He moves like he's been here before," Joe Rogan remarked, sensing something special. In the second round, Islam secured a rear naked choke, forcing the tap and announcing his arrival in emphatic fashion. The victory was more than a win, it was a statement. Islam later reflected, "For me, it was not just a debut, it was a dream for my family, my coach, my people." Khabib, watching from the sidelines, smiled with pride, knowing the legacy was in good hands. That night, a new hope from Dagestan was born, a fighter who would soon carry the torch for an entire region. For fans and fighters alike, Islam's debut was the first shockwave in a journey that was only just beginning. Overcoming adversity, the knockout loss, and the comeback. Every champion's path is marked by adversity, and for Islam Makhachev, in the aftermath, Islam spoke quietly, "This is not the end. I will come back stronger. This is my promise." For months, Islam returned to the mountains, training under Abdulmanap's watchful eye. Khabib, ever the older brother, reminded him, "Champions are not those who never fall, but those who rise again." Islam's resolve deepened, his technique sharpened, and his hunger for redemption grew. When he returned to the octagon against Chris Wade in September 2016, Islam put on a clinic: relentless wrestling, fluid striking, and unbreakable composure. He dominated the fight, earning a unanimous decision and silencing the doubters. Opponents began to realize Islam wasn't just another wrestler, he was evolving into a complete mixed martial artist. This comeback wasn't just a personal victory, it was a message to the MMA world that Islam's spirit could not be broken. Each setback only fueled his determination, and every victory from then on carried the weight of a man who had stared defeat in the face and chosen to rise. In the words of Khabib, Islam showed the world what true Dagestani heart looks like. The Davy Ramos Masterclass announcing himself as a contender. By September 2019, Islam Makhachev was quietly building a reputation as one of the UFC's most dangerous lightweights. But it was at UFC 242, on the same card as Khabib's triumphant return, that Islam truly announced himself to the world. Facing Davy Ramos, a world champion Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, many wondered if Islam's grappling would finally meet its match. What unfolded was a technical masterclass. Islam's movement was poetry in motion, lightning-fast footwork, crisp boxing, and a relentless pace that kept Ramos guessing. He stuffed takedowns with ease and, remarkably, outstruck the feared submission artist on the feet. In the third round, Islam landed a thunderous head kick that nearly finished the fight, drawing gasps from the Abu Dhabi crowd. Commentators were in awe. Daniel Cormier noted, "He's not just Khabib's protege, he's a problem for everyone in this division." Even Ramos, in defeat, admitted, "His control and fight IQ are on another level. He's special." But it wasn't just the win. It was the way Islam carried himself. After the fight, he humbly credited his team in Dagestan. "I fight for my people, for my coach Abdul Manap, and for the legacy we are building." That night, Islam Makhachev didn't just win, he sent a message to the lightweight division. A new contender had arrived, and he was coming for the throne. The Dan Hooker submission, a statement to the world. By late 2021, Islam Makhachev was riding a wave of momentum, but critics still questioned whether he could dominate the division's elite. That all changed at UFC 267 in Abu Dhabi, when Islam faced Dan Hooker, a tough, dangerous striker known for his resilience and heart. Many believed Hooker's experience and striking prowess would test Islam like never before. From the opening bell, Islam wasted no time. He closed the distance with surgical precision, executed a flawless takedown, and immediately began working for a finish. Within minutes, he trapped Hooker in a Kimura, a rare submission at the highest level. The tap came quickly, and the arena erupted. Islam had just dispatched a top-ranked contender with shocking ease. Analysts were stunned. Michael Bisping exclaimed, "That was dominance. Pure, unfiltered dominance." Even Hooker, ever the sportsman, later admitted, "He's the real deal. His control, his pressure unlike anything I've felt in the cage." But what made this moment truly special was what happened after the fight. Islam didn't boast or call out opponents. Instead, he dedicated the win to Abdul Manap Nurmagomedov, his late mentor, and thanked Khabib for his guidance. "We are continuing the legacy," he said, his voice steady but emotional. "Dagestan is proud." This submission wasn't just another victory, it was a statement to the world. Islam Makhachev was no longer just a prospect or Khabib's shadow. He was a force of his own, and the lightweight division would never be the same. The Charles Olivera fight, Dagestan's new champion. On October 27, 2022 at UFC 290, Islam Makhachev stepped into the octagon for the most important fight of his life, a title bout against Charles Olivera, the record-breaking submission artist and former lightweight king. The stakes were immense. The legacy of Dagestan, the memory of Abdul Manap, and the hopes of everyone who had believed in Islam since his earliest days. From the opening seconds, Islam fought with a calm intensity. He traded with Olivera on the feet, showing sharp striking and unwavering composure. When the fight hit the mat, Islam's grappling brilliance shone. In the second round, he stunned Olivera with a powerful right hand, then swiftly transitioned into an arm triangle choke. The tap was immediate. Islam leapt to his feet, tears in his eyes, as Khabib rushed into the cage to embrace him, a moment that sent chills through the MMA world. Commentators struggled to find words. "This is the new era," said Daniel Cormier. "Islam Makhachev has fulfilled the prophecy." Even Olivera, in defeat, acknowledged Islam's greatness. "He was better tonight. He is the champion." Islam's humility was on full display in his post-fight interview. "This belt is for my people, for my coach, for Khabib, for Dagestan," he said, voice trembling with emotion. With this victory, Islam Makhachev didn't just win a title, he cemented his place in history, carrying the torch of Dagestan's fighting legacy into a new era. From the mountains of Dagestan to the pinnacle of the UFC, Islam Makhachev's journey is a story of resilience, brotherhood, and destiny fulfilled. Each challenge, each moment of doubt only made him stronger. Under the watchful eyes of Abdul Manap and Khabib, Islam has not only honored a legacy, but forged his own, inspiring millions around the world. As the lightweight champion, he now stands as a symbol of hope and pride for Dagestan, and a reminder that greatness is built on humility, hard work, and unbreakable spirit. If you felt the emotion in Islam's journey, smash that like button, subscribe for more powerful MMA stories, and comment below with 4 words that describe Islam's legacy. This is just the beginning. Dagestan's story continues. If you felt the emotion in Islam's journey, smash that like button, subscribe for more powerful MMA stories, and comment below with 4 words that describe Islam's legacy. This is just the beginning. Dagestan's story continues.